adorable, you know? But then she'll get you in trouble sometimes. Like when you're at church and from across the congregation hall, she's coming out of her little class and she's like, Daddy, let's show them how we play cock, paper, scissors. Whoa. Cock, paper, scissors. You know, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a good game of cock, paper, scissors as much as the next guy, but I don't play that with my kid. Yeah, it's tough. I try to balance the single dad life, the social life, working. It's tough, man. It's a hard life. You know, and the chances that I do get to go out like tonight are a rarity. So I always like to make the best of it, hence the fact that I'm stuttering and I'm fucking drunk already. But it happens, and usually when it happens, unfortunately, is like the times I get to go out, like are on like a Wednesday or a Thursday when you have to work the next day. I can make the best of it. I don't care. And I've had several times where I'll get home shit-faced at 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta wake up and go to work at 5. That sucks. And I got buddies that they're calling in sick. All right, that's a puss move. Don't call in sick. If you gotta go to work a little drunk, you tough it up. All right, that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because being a bus driver is a big damn responsibility. Those kids aren't going to fly to school. Be responsible, David. Some people don't get it. I never know how to punish her either. A lot of people spank their kids, but then now it's like a no-no with the CFS. Everybody wants them on timeout. Timeout doesn't work. That's bullshit. If timeout works for your kid, you're raising an idiot. Oh, I love timeout. I'll take a break. So I don't know what to do. What I found, though, that works out well is I got a cage. When she's bad, I'll just put her in the cage for like half a day. All right, I'm sorry. It's not a cage. It's a cat carrier. It works. I can get shit done. I can go to the store. I got a little water bottle in there for her. She's gonna get thirsty. But you have to go to Walmart if you do go grocery shopping. Everywhere else they look at you funny. Walmart, they see the cat carrier and the bottle of water, and they're like, "Look at this rich bastard." But at 5, that worked up until she was about 4.5, and then she kind of outgrew the cat carrier. Started leaving marks on her. Daycare's asking questions. I don't know what to do. So now what I do when she misbehaves is I'll tuck her in at night. I'll wait till the end of the day. Let's get all the bad shit out. Let's make a little list of it. And I'll tuck her in, and then right before she falls asleep, I'll hide in her closet. And I start with some scratching noises. And then as soon as she turns her head, what I like to do is just crack the door open and just go. She actually shit on the covers one time. Yeah, I guess he doesn't talk back at Walmart anymore. It's just something else that's fun having kids. You can mess them with on accident. Yeah, I feel bad sometimes. I've got a lot of my friends now, because being a full-time dad, there's not a lot of room for a social life. Kind of like I said earlier, you don't get out much. So when my buddies call, I can't tell them, I'm just chilling at home. I got a call last Saturday, and I had to lie to my friend. He's like, dude, you should come out. We're having a few beers with people you haven't seen in a while. Come on out. And instead of just saying, I've got my daughter, I've got responsibilities, I can't come out, for whatever reason, I lied to him. And I'm like, I'd love to, man, but I'm at a bachelor party right now in St. Louis, or I'd make it. Call me next weekend, but I gotta get going, man. I gotta go look at some naked women. We're walking into PT's right now. And I hung up the phone, and he bought it, so he thinks I'm still cool. But I realized that as soon as I hung up the phone, everybody else in Walmart was just staring at me. My daughter looks up at me from the cat carrier, and she's like, Daddy, what's PT's? Like, that's where Mommy works, sweetheart. Yeah, that's the place with the glitter. Yeah.
People know what PTs is. That's crazy.
And the buddy I lied to, I'm surprised he didn't drive down to St. Louis. This guy is like a porn fanatic, and everybody's got a friend like that. I don't know. I don't enjoy the strip club scene. He loves it. Loves it. You know, I like to have a little bit left to the imagination. And like a topless bar, that's cool. You get a little bit left. When it's full nudity, depending on what they're doing, you can still have a decent time. But we go to Big Al's up in Peoria, and they don't fuck around. All right, these girls are spread eagle with a spotlight on the JJ. You're just thinking, what the hell? My buddy, that's the time he goes up to the front with a dollar bill on his forehead. And he always says something disgusting to me like, man, I'm thinking that looks tasty. I'm like, really, man? I'm kind of thinking Arby's. That shit looks like a roast beef sandwich. Maybe we should hit Walgreens before you have more alcohol. Get you some quality condoms. I don't even know where my time's at on this stuff, but I'm going to leave you guys with a story that I'm probably going to regret telling later. Who has kids in here? Anybody have kids? All right, you guys like to fuck over there. That's like all of you, right? Say that again louder. That was awesome.
All y'all.
You know that age where your kids learn how to open doors and you don't know? Well, I had a nice Tuesday afternoon. Ex and I were still married. We decided, all right, hey, we're both off work. Let's go at it. Kids asleep. Good to go. About midway through, I realized, like,
Just tell the lady.
I thought I closed the door. I didn't know what was going on. And I'm trying to stay focused. You know, like I said, midway through, so I'm like a minute and a half into it. I thought I'd be a gentleman and get on top, you know? Share the responsibility. But I sensed this presence the whole time, so I'm trying to stay focused, right? Just balls to the wall, let's just go for the goal. And I'm looking around, it's just like, what the hell? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I feel this little finger poke the back of my balls. I came like a motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I rolled off my ex, crawled in the fetal position, and cried for about half an hour. I couldn't look her in the eyes for about a month. It's a true story. I wish that was the truth. Everybody give it up for the comedians who came out. We didn't make any money tonight. We got to pay the Trident Bears. I hope everybody had a great time. Hope the guy that outbid me enjoys the shit out of that concert. I hope you guys have a lovely evening. I'll see you at the Dirty Bird.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for H.E. Johnson. Again, like he mentioned, they're just donating their time tonight. All of the proceeds from this evening are going to Children's Miracle Network and St. John's Children's Hospital. So we hope you'll come back again next year. And thanks to Catch 22 for hosting again this year. It was a big success. Thanks.